Nikola gave investors some good insight into what's happening inside of the company, including a new CEO announcement and the start of hydrogen truck production. So in this video, I'll go over the details of those two highlights and what it could mean for Nikola stock investors. So let's jump right into it. So Stephen Gursky, chairman of Nikola's board, will succeed Michael Loscheller as the new CEO effective immediately. This comes as Nikola has changed through several CEOs now, and the good news is when asked about if this is a long-term replacement or are you just here temporarily while Nikola searches for a new CEO? The new CEO, Stephen Gursky, said, well, I'm buying a home here, so I'm settling in. I'm ready to stick it out for the long haul. So it looks like Stephen is planning to be the long-term CEO of Nikola. Let's hope that's the case. Now, the company laid out plans for their focus, which is to focus on North America, deliver their first heavy-duty hydrogen fuel cell truck to the market, and provide hydrogen refueling to enable fuel truck operations, right? So you need the fuel in order to operate these hydrogen fuel cars. And so that's the focus of the company right now. And the good news is that they're announcing they started serial production of the hydrogen fuel set truck on July 31st. The initial trucks take more time to build as these are the first ones built on the newly upgraded line, but as they build more trucks, they expect them to come off the line faster and throughput will increase. So that's certainly good news for Nikola stock investors. The hydrogen fuel trucks, two advantages. One, they're priced higher than the battery electric trucks the company was selling before, and Nikola doesn't really have any competition for the hydrogen fuel trucks. They have the first mover advantage. So two benefits for Nikola stock investors from the hydrogen fuel trucks. And the first customer deliveries are expected to happen in September. Let's hope that remains the case. Let's hope there are no delays, no hiccups in that plan. So on the battery electric truck during the second quarter, they continued sales momentum, completing 66 retail sales, double that of the first quarter and completing 45 wholesale deliveries. The company's not going to stop selling the battery electric truck, but they are going to stop producing the battery electric truck at least for the rest of this year. At least for the rest of this year, because they have inventory of those trucks. They're just going to sell whatever inventory they have, and then they're going to switch to a build to order model. They're only going to build those when they get orders. So for the rest of this year, they're going to focus on producing the hydrogen fuel trucks. And like I mentioned earlier, they ended the second quarter with 139 battery electric trucks in inventory on their site, and then 92 trucks that are already on dealership sites. So they expect a significant reduction of inventory in the third quarter and start to produce battery electric trucks again in early 2024 on a build to order basis, like I mentioned earlier. So they're no longer going to build these and keep them as inventory. They're only going to build them when a customer orders it. So as soon as it gets built, it's going to go straight to the customer. It's no longer going to sit on the company's inventory, which is going to be helpful to Nikola stock investors because that's less cash that the company's going to need to have on hand, right? Because if you spend money building the truck and then you're just keeping them, that's cash that's sitting idle, right? But if you're building them and sending them to customers immediately, then that's money that can go to build another truck, and it's not money that's sitting around in inventory. And cash is something that is short for Nikola, so that's a critical change in decision here for Nikola. But overall, the company announcing two big changes: a new CEO settling in, getting things going, and hopefully this new CEO sticks around for the longer term. And they started production on the hydrogen fuel trucks, planning on delivery in September. And remember the two key advantages for the hydrogen fuel trucks: they're going to sell at higher prices, and for now they don't have any competition. So let's see if that starts to pay off for Nikola stock investors in the second half of the year. But that's all I've got for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now.